1051.
That's right, it's DJ Envy Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We got a special friend to the room.
My Carolina brethren.
Yeah.
Mr. Terrence J.
Yes.
Envy, I need a new chain, man. Seeing Envy's chain, I need to get a new chain.
Stop,
You got the
man.
money?
You got enough money, man. You got enough movies.
Around, man.
2 years ago, he was here. He said he made his first meal. So you done probably did that about 4 times already since then.
About a little more than 4.
Hey.
Check your celebrity net worth, man.
Hey.
You know what?
Check your
Yeah,
celebrity
you right.
network.
You
You
gotta
you
be.
can't believe those things. Those
Oh
things
no,
are-
Bow Wow worth 10,000. Let me go see.
Nah.
Was you worth 10,000 when you was working at 106 Park?
Probably less than that.
No, but Terrence J has a book out, The Wealth of My Mother's Wisdom, which I've been reading. Look, that's how far I am into
Oh, are
it
you
so
serious?
far.
Wow, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I learned a lot about Terrence J because I've known you. We've been cool for a minute now, but I didn't know all this background stories on you. You know?
Yeah.
And this book was actually inspired by, you know, the things that your mom taught you, as well as a young woman that you, I guess, were mentoring at the Boys and Girls Club that got pregnant and was in a similar situation.
Yeah.
To your mom.
You know, when I was doing the character research for Think Like a Man and I was playing this mama's boy, I started realizing I didn't know anything about my mom, you know? And the decisions that she made at such a young age when she was 17 having me, it's just remarkable. I just think, you know, women that raise men, especially by themselves, it's just a remarkable thing. So I wrote this book. It's kind of paying it forward to a young lady that I mentored and also telling the stories of my mom's life. And I just hope it inspires people, man. I just hope it reaches people.
How much did your mom want you to give up of her life? Like, was there certain things she was like, nah, I don't want that?
You know what? I thought she was gonna be like hands off, you know, talking about me not meeting my biological father and, you know, the things she went through. I mean, she lost her virginity having me, all of that stuff. And she was just like, if it can help a young girl that's going through the same thing, she was cool with it. So like,
Plus, you're successful now, so it's kind of a good story the way it all turned out.
yeah,
you know?
thank you.
It was one of the most important lessons she instilled in you as a child.
Never give up, man. You know, in this industry, everything that I've been able to do, people have beat me down. You know, when we first came in, I was called every name in the book, and it's all about never giving up and just staying focused.
Did she always have your back? I mean, because after you graduated college, you went into this industry, and it was like, it could have been bad, it could have been great, but it turned out great. Did she always have your back?
Yeah, man. She never wavered. She
No.
Oh, it talks in the book. Yeah,
You wanted to be a
one
rapper.
point, I did want to be a rapper.
Oh, she definitely should have crushed that dream.
She did, and
Good
that was
job,
good.
Mom.
And then I wanted to skip college and start working, and she was like, "Nah, go to school," because she didn't get to go to school because she had me. So she was like, that was the trade-off.
What was
Yeah,
your
I
rap name?
wanted
Hold
to-
on, I want to know what his rap name was. What was your rap name?
It was Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah.
So who was Fred? The Pterodome? It was like Mad Max and
Mad
No,
Max.
but you know
reply.
what? That was a great story because I wish we had footage of you getting booed off the stage.
It was bad. It was epic.
You went to, he rapped and it was that bad.
in a high school talent show. It was a
Damn.
one-time thing, one-time gig. That was it.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Grand
What was you
opening,
rapping about?
Grand closing. I have no idea. I have to. There's probably a notebook somewhere at the old crib. So I don't know.
When you was working at BET, was it ever a point in time when you said, because you know they always say smart people learn from their own mistakes, but wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So you looked at other people who really didn't grow from BET, like they worked at BET and that was it. Did you ever look at them and be like, yo, I can't be like that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's like, yo, you giving 99% is the same as giving 0%. So I've always been like, you know, if you're gonna give 99%, you might as well stay home. I'm always like 110% in everything I do, and I've seen the paths. I mean, you get to see what people do, and I just always wanted to excel, and I knew I always wanted to do films. So you know, I got Baggage Claim coming out tonight, and then the book coming out next week. So I never wanted to feel like I couldn't pay my rent again. Like when I first started at BT, I did not know how I was gonna pay my college tuition. I was sleeping on the couch. I never wanted to feel broke. So when I hustle all these jobs, it's out of like desperation. Like I still feel sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night like, oh, somebody else is working and I'm not.
Right.
I mean, you know, let me get back to the grind. Cause I mean, you got I gotta catch up. You got more TV shows than me
Terrence,
right now.
knock it off.
You got more TV shows than me right now.
Come on.
I'm
Gas
not
him up,
working
gas
hard
him
enough.
up.
Terrence
I'm
is
not-
at E,
I'm
he's
not
got
working hard
production
enough.
deals, Terrence got book deals, Terrence is
working
doing
hard
it.
enough.
What advice do you give to Bow Wow on how to get on his feet?
Stop
you
it.
stupid.
Stop it.
I think Bow was doing a great job.
Don't feed into
Yeah,
that.
don't feed in the show, man.
Let's go messing with Bow. That's my man.
I think Bow was killing
Now I
it.
saw you were at Disney World the other day.
Yeah, man, we brought 100 single moms to Disneyland out in Florida. I mean, in Anaheim, because you know my mom didn't get to go to Disney until she was an adult. So
I've
I
never
wanted
been
to.
either.
You should have come.
I'm not a single mom.
It's fine. I'll bring you.
I saw
down.
Lauren
Anytime you
London
wanna-
was there.
Lauren London. I married Lauren London in the film Baggage Claim, and so she was, she's just cool as hell.
That
Lauren
might be
was
a nice
like
look for you though in real life.
my sister.
Hey, they
man.
say
That's
you
my
and Trey
sister.
Songz look alike. Did
That's
she
my
try you?
sister. That's my sister.
Oh, she didn't try you a little bit in the movie.
Nah, me and Lauren had a good time, man, and my mom came out. It was a lot of fun.
Are you a
Lauren-
real mama's boy? Everything is mom. You a real mama's boy? Like,
Nah, you know what, man? I learned more about my mom doing this book than I ever knew about her, and I think it's important to honor, the person that had your back most, and for me, that was her.
Is it hard to get out of the character, to think like a man character? Because he's such a mama's boy. And y'all just finished shooting that, right?
Yeah, we just wrapped. Think
So
like
are you
kind of
like detoxing out of that character?
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
I felt
okay,
like
I'm
after
back.
watching it, I was like, I didn't know Terrence was such a mama's boy. So I guess you did a great acting job because I believed it.
Nah, well, I hope so. I hope you like the sequel is hilarious too. That comes out next summer. So.
y'all shot in Vegas.
Yeah, we shot in Vegas. Kevin was wilding. Everybody was wilding. It's a good one.
Now, why did you and Salita Ebanks break up?
Damn, ye.
Well, I'm just asking because they had a very
Damn,
comfortable
yeah.
relationship. Y'all were, booed up all the time, and I'm just curious what happened.
Don't make him cry up here. If he start tearing, we
it's
gonna
no
fight.
crying. I think Salita's amazing. I just, sometimes things don't work.
Was it schedules or?
I mean, she's a very busy woman, and
You're busy too,
I
Terrence.
work as well, yeah. So I just think she's amazing. I wish her the best.
Do you even have time
He's
for
so
dating and
well-trained.
stuff with everything you're doing?
Right now I'm just really focused. I'm running around with the book, and I haven't slept in I'm on my 26th hour right now. So
Damn.
You just flew in this morning, actually.
Yeah. So I slept on the plane. I got like an hour and a half on the plane. And so yeah, I'm happy to be busy, man. I'd rather be busy than be sitting somewhere twiddling my thumbs.
Hell
You always struck me as a relationship kind of guy.
Gosh, ye.
I think, damn, yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying we're talking about his life. These are like his memoirs.
you
And
pitching
he
something
talks
to
about
me?
his relationships with women as well in the book, So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
talk about it in real life.
You got a boyfriend now, so she ain't trying to holler. She
You
just
have
got
a boyfriend now?
I can't
Yes,
believe
I'm
it.
in
Yo,
a-
not
tell.
just
Yeah,
a
I'm in a
boyfriend.
relationship.
She checks in.
Yes.
Oh,
All
I'm
the
leaving the
time.
restaurant
all the time.
We're on the
Hello,
way to such
hey,
and
I'm
such.
leaving.
Oh,
Hey,
I can't
Wow.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah, we've come a
boyfriend.
long way here. Wow. I gotta come. We gotta talk offline when I'm done. We gotta talk offline.
we ain't meet him yet though.
Oh, you haven't
We
met?
ain't meet him yet though.
You won't
Yeah,
bring him
they
to
don't
work?
know.
But she got a
No,
boyfriend.
no, bring your boyfriend to work there yet?
Yeah, is there a date for that?
I
And
just-
Charlamagne's engaged, which is interesting.
You're not engaged, are you?
Yeah, he's engaged. Charlotte is engaged.
Am I invited to if there's a wedding? I get invited.
absolutely.
Right? All right.
Oh, you gonna have a wedding?
Yeah,
invited?
if it gets to
I
that
just
point.
love how this is digressed away from me.
Nah, if
Let's
it gets
keep
to that
going.
point, yeah.
And Envy's having a second time around with his wife.
Yeah, you heard
Good
about
for
it.
you,
You saw
Envy.
his situation.
I'm just happy Envy's happy.
Thank
man.
you, T.
I've known Envy for years. I've known all of you for years.
You know he almost
man.
killed himself, right?
Oh,
He
my
did
God.
not.
You have any
Yes,
advice
he
for this
did.
young man? No, he did. He had to go.
He had to go to a mental
He locked himself in the
institution.
garage and turned the car around.
You know what could have helped him? Reading my book.
That's
Yeah.
right.
My mother's.
Thank you. Yeah, the
His
book. The
That
book.
segue was epic. It's
Everything.
legendary.
You know what? The book comes out next week. If you're having problems or you feel like you want to kill yourself, read the book.
You know what's crazy though? Nobody would have thought, 8-9 years ago, that Terrence J would have ended up being the biggest person to come out of BET ever.
I didn't think I was gonna make it. I didn't think I was even gonna last. I'm
You
just
gotta
happy
struggle,
Steven
yeah.
stuck with me. I mean, I know for the first 2-3 years I was terrible, and so I'm just happy that the network stuck with me and gave me, a second chance, so to speak. And things at E are going really well. Love it over at E. I got to chop it up with Ryan Seacrest earlier this week.
Yeah, we
and
saw him this weekend.
yeah, man,
Chopped it up with him this weekend.
it's just amazing, man. It's
Charlamagne
just-
fanned out.
really,
That's Ryan Seacrest.
That's-
I mean,
you got
certain
to.
people you got to give it up to,
When
man.
he comes in on the set, I still fan out.
Yeah, it's
I
Ryan
wrote about him in the
Seacrest,
book. I
man.
still fan
You
out.
still
man.
speak to Roxy? How's Roxy doing? You still-
Yeah, she's amazing, man. I just saw her at the red carpet for
She's
the
with Juicy
Emmys.
J now. You know that?
Shut up.
Yeah, you
Really?
seen him booed up on the blogs?
I haven't. No,
No,
I've-
Roxy
Oh, you been
actually, no.
flying?
Roxy
Oh, yeah,
called me
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. She
Terrence
said it's
been
not
flying.
true. She
Oh,
said it's
Lord.
not true.
Let me
She
show you
called
this
me. She
picture.
said, now there's a rumor about me and Juicy J just because we were at the same party and I'm standing in front of him
Yeah,
in
they
front of
boot
in the
up.
picture at the table.
I haven't seen that. So, and that's not even one of those generic. Like I haven't seen it to
Like,
try
you really
to deflect.
haven't.
No, I seriously haven't seen that.
Let me show you the picture right now. See, this
The
is the
only
picture.
thing,
There you go. Hey, boot up.
I mean, listen, they at a party.
And I thought
they're at a party.
I thought the Juicy, he said he just upset because she keep calling him Terrence J and not Juicy.
Shut up. I'm not going there. I'm not going.
Yeah,
And
what's-
then what's interesting about this book is that he also has stories from a lot of other people that have that are in his life and their moms.
Yep.
Because you have Kevin Lyles in here.
Trey Songz,
Ludacris.
Luda, Kevin Hart. I mean, just a bunch of successful guys that I look up to, talking about their moms and the impacts that they had on their career. T.I. gives a great story. Laz Alonso gives the funniest story of the book. I mean, I just can't wait for people to read it, man. I open my heart up. I went through a lot people didn't know about. When I was at 106, there was a point where I almost went bankrupt because I was trying to keep up with other people. You got all these rappers come on the show. You want to keep up with them.
Yeah, you used to buy mad bottles in the club.
Yeah, I know.
I used to drink them.
Yeah, listen, we saw next Storm comes through and Kaiser and everybody.
Yeah,
and you get
gotta buy
excited and you get your first Amex. And I ran through that money, and there was a point where I lost like everything. And then I got diagnosed with vitiligo, and so like I was scared about my health and everything. My skin started breaking out, and I was just depressed. And and so I took the time. I went out to Haiti, and I think the trip to Haiti really changed my perspective on things, man, because it was like the opportunity to give back, and the people of Haiti were just so strong. Like they had just went through such a tragedy, and all they wanted to do was rebuild and read books and just be better. And I came back, and that was kind of what just was the trigger for me. And that's when I was like, nah, I gotta hit this ground running.
So how you stop your vitiligo?
You don't, but
there's nothing you can do about it.
You get over it.
Maybe God got a plan for you. He's like, yo, I want you to be the next Ryan Seacrest for real. So I'm gonna turn you white.
Yeah, one of my best friends has vitiligo, and she was just telling me the other day it's been really difficult for her because like one of my best friends has vitiligo, and she was just saying how she just doesn't like the way her skin is like really splotchy.
Becomes blotchy. But for me more so than anything, it's just like accepting and embracing whatever God throws your way. Like whatever happens is like it is what it is. And so instead of like I don't put no crazy put your medicine and you keep it moving. But and I just there was a girl I was dating that I didn't tell that I loved, and she got hit by a car and died.
What?
And yeah. This was when I first started, and so even her, it just made me realize you can't take life for granted. You got to tell people you love them, and you got to appreciate people while you have them in your life. So, I mean, I think there's a lot that I share with people that's been personal, and I just I hope when people pick up the book, they're inspired and they go after their dreams.
But it was great, and especially for me, knowing you personally, reading all this. I was like, oh, look at that. Even like I tried to take myself away from that, but it's an excellent book.
Thank you so much.
Did any of the hosts of 106 Park that came after you ever reach out like just for advice or anything?
For me to ask them for advice?
No. Did they ever ask you for advice?
The new people?
The new ones.
Oh no,
they're gone now.
There's no new host now.
Yeah, no, I saw Bow Wow in L.A. and I mean Bow Wow was just dope, man. I just think Bow Wow is a tremendous talent, and I think his career trajectory. He's just doing films and hosting, and I think he's dope.
You think they gave the new host a fair shake? The one that they let go?
You know what happened?
Because you said that you didn't think you was gonna last. Stephen Hill gave you a shot. Like he kept you, what I'm saying?
Yeah. Honestly, like when they transitioned over, I was transitioning at the same time, and so my show, on E News, I'm on at 7:00 at the same time 106 is on. I really didn't get to see it, like, and I'm not even saying it like I didn't watch them because I had beef, or I didn't watch them because I wasn't supportive. I was on TV like literally at the same time, and I was trying to make sure I stayed on E.
Absolutely.
That first year was the growing pains before you get that contract extension. So I was on pins and needles myself, so I wasn't even trying to get involved. I was just focused on the job at hand. I didn't even really know what happened. I just know I saw Bow, and then
and then you didn't see
I don't know what happened. I just I know Bow for years, and I think he's doing great. I don't know the rest.
We never put Terrence in the whole Hall of Fame, did we?
No, I didn't think it was a reason to.
Well, we have this thing called the Whole Hall of Fame. We do each and every Friday. If you knocked off 3 people in the same industry, you are a Hall.
Yeah, we can definitely.
Oh no, I'm clean. I'm clean.
No.
I'm clean.
Remember Terrence was dating Brandy for a minute?
Whoa.
Damn. Now's the time to just hold up your book and say, hey,
man. New book in stores.
The book in stores, the wealth of my mom's wisdom. We appreciate you joining us today.
Gotcha. That is not true, by the way. That is not true.
You guys did date.
You said knock her off or whatever.
I said dated. He said knock her off.
I didn't say that.
Nothing.
Oh,
She's a great
no
person, great friend. No beef.
You don't need Ray J calling your phone ranting. Terrence J, we live?
It's the Breakfast Club. It's Terrence J. Good morning.
Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your ear.
Weekday morning 6 to 10.